The Paralympics is the pinnacle of parasport.
Australia will win the gold medal.
Gold for Australia. When you get the opportunity to be able to wear that green and the gold and to represent this country, it provides an energy, a feeling that you can't get anywhere else.
But the journey to get there starts years before. In 2025, as part of a national movement, the Western Australian Institute of Sport created a new pathway.
We want to make sure that we leave no stone unturned when it comes to trying to identify the future of Paralympics for here in Western Australia.
To find future Paralympians, WAIS created FastTrack. If selected, they will receive world-class coaching, elite facilities, and a pathway to Brisbane 2032. 13 aspiring athletes with 6 weeks to prove themselves.
Okay, welcome to officially week 1, and today we get to do some really exciting stuff.
Well, a big part of the WAIS Para Unit is to try to create an opportunity for those potential Paralympians who are really trying to aspire to represent Australia. Now, we identify that there is a massive gap between participation and the high performing. So the part of the Para Unit is helping filling that gap and providing support to those athletes that maybe need that little bit more to help get the best out of themselves.
We're all at the beginning of the journey, and not everyone is going to make it all the way through, okay? If there is an opportunity for you in Paralympic sport, meaning that there is a category or a classification in a certain sport that you are able to compete in, we will help you through that process.
The truth of the matter is, only a set few are actually going to have the dedication, the hard work, the persistence to really stick with it. Early mornings, late nights, raining, hailing, whatever it is, if you've got to get that work done to be the best that you can be, you've got to get it done. Because if you're not getting done, everyone else around the world is.
This path isn't easy. You have to endure a lot of difficult times to make it to the very top.
So growing up, my mum really didn't want me to play any kind of sports. Just with all the surgeries that I had from my club feet, never said to myself I've got a disability. The surgery at the time that I had was basically I was the guinea pig for it. They have never done it before, so my first operation on both feet was at 6 weeks old. I've been told my next step would be to completely fuse my ankle so that there is no more movement.
Ready, Harlan? Ready. Catch it.
Yeah!
You got it.
In the last year, he's really only accepted that he does have a disability that had so much impact on both of our lives.
Pink wheels. That's pretty cool.
I was in year 3 when I was diagnosed with a brain tumour. I had to learn to blink properly. At a point I couldn't even open my eyes. I had to learn to walk. It was so heartbreaking because I was really sporty. I wanted to get outside and feel the breeze in my hair.
Get set.
I just started doing frame running. You just go with the wind. I really would like to go to the Paralympics one day.
I have optic neuropathy. My optic nerves are dying, basically. I have 3 other siblings who are all fully sighted, and they've always been doing their own sports. I didn't really have something that I could do properly, so I did a bit of swimming, but I found it really difficult because I kept hitting my head on the wall, and so I kind of just got a bit jealous. When I found out about goalball, it basically changed my life. It gave me a community and a sense of purpose. It just was awesome because I met people that understood what I was going through. The people there were just so welcoming and so supportive of me as a person, and I just got along and I really gelled well with the group.
But when we take away your vision, you have to have a lot of trust.
We had all athletes participating in a vision impaired sport. I saw lots of ability to step outside of their comfort zone and do something they'd never done before. And then I got to see some athletes truly in their element when they were demonstrating goalball.
Whatever vision that we do have is gone. So communication is extremely important. It's quite a unique sport as well because it's the only sport that has not been adapted from a mainstream sport. So it's a sport made for vision impaired people.
So we're going to go straight into testing. While the chairs are doing their 7-minute endurance test, the walkers, your job is to cheer them on and make sure that they're not slacking.
I've never actually been in a room full of other people with disabilities. It also makes me acknowledge that I actually do have, a disability.
Taryn's classification sort of being the big question mark right now for us, that's going to be a dictating factor for whether we can bring him in or not, right?
Yep.
So it'll really depend around sort of the level of impairment in his feet and whether that sort of meets the requirements. So today we're going to go through a provisional assessment, looking to see if you have an impairment that meets the minimum requirements for that sport.
Yep.
So it may be that he's not saying you don't have a disability, it just may not be severe enough for that sport as to what they've set. And it can work out that some people may be eligible for one sport, but not for another sport, because they have different levels of minimum criteria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to see how hard he's trained to be where he is now, we are so proud, and it literally makes me want to cry because I know how determined he has been.
Really good to make sure that we allow these athletes to show us what they've got, right? Really tonight's about testing their fitness capabilities. We want to see what they've got, and I think, we've really given them a chance to try different sports, but now it's really about us trying to find who's ready to take it to the next level.
The pathway for a Paralympian is something for people who are willing to fight for that moment in the light, right? So I think there are a lot of people that see the race, see the performance on the TV, and that's all they see. They don't see all the work, all the dedication in the background, the support unit around them.
Now, because of the testing scenario, what we're trying to do, I guess our main indicator is we're chasing distance. Everyone ready? Yeah. Set. Go! Let's go!
You always get those little moments where you'd kind of doubt where you are.
Growing up with all the problems that I had, and I guess the arthritis that I've dealt with since a young age, to excel, I've just got to keep pushing.
2.5 minutes to go, halfway, let's go, let's go!
But I thrive on the support of people around me. I really like to see them being proud of my achievements.
If I can't have a full able body, then I want to make sure that my mind's as sharp as that everyone's.
Nice work, guys!
So Ross, obviously we did cycling. It was our first batch of testing we did as a part of the WAIS Para Unit, and obviously Taryn stood out.
Yes, to see him do what he did on a bike was incredible. So we had a lot of able bodies come through. Most of the ones we tested that were shining out were only 950 for the watts. I reckon we could possibly see Taryn be hitting around about the 1600 watts within 6 to 8 months. Potentially we could be seeing someone world class, yes.
It's good. Good, Olivia. Go, 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 go. Right through the line, right through. Go. Nice.
Every Monday, I look forward to coming to WAIS because everyone's so kind.
Well done, Matt. That's good. That was better.
Everyone greets me with a smile. It feels like a hug. Kind of. Go, ready!
All right, so we're at the final week. Thank you, obviously it's been amazing. For me personally, it's blown away all dreams of what this could be and far exceeded that. We've managed to meet 13 awesome individuals that just wholeheartedly committed to the experience, dived into things that were uncomfortable, and tried new things and had a lot of fun along the way.
If I get accepted in this program, it will be great. I will love it here.
The selection process came down to, I guess, a bunch of conversations with me and the rest of the para unit. For me, a big piece of that was how each of these individuals showed up week after week and the way that they approached everything. And with this first batch, we were just incredibly lucky that we had 13 individuals that took everything on and just made the absolute most of it. And so, yeah, we're just super excited to invite the 13 of them into the Para Unit program and can't wait to see where they go to from here.
That's Brant ringing. Hey mate, how you going?
How you doing?
All right.
We wanted to formally invite you into the Para Unit.
Wow, just gave me goosebumps.
That's awesome.
Congratulations,
Thank you. See ya.
Give Daddy a big cuddle, hey? Mwah, you did it. Say congratulations, Daddy.
Bye, Daddy.
Thanks, bud.
Hey Olivia, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
What I wanted to do was invite you into the Para Unit.
No way! I'm so excited!
I've got a goal. I really want to go to the Paralympics one day. I really want to go. That would be amazing if I could represent the country in the Paralympics. I really want to show everyone that no matter who you are, you can do anything.
You are now officially a part of the Para Unit, and that means that you are treated like WAIS athletes moving forward. We're truly excited to be at this part of that journey, and we can't wait to take the next steps.
At the end of the day, we're all just elite athletes wanting to get ourselves on that world stage, I guess.
1, 2, 3. Awesome.